Picture this. You have a stopover in San Francisco and you only have 24 hours to explore the city. What are you going to do? Where are you going? San Francisco is a massive city, and it takes more than one visit to see everything it has to offer. But since we're working on borrowed time, I'll give you 7 of the best spots that capture the city's essence and guarantee an unforgettable experience. The first stop at number 7 is Fisherman's Wharf. It's the most family-oriented place in San Francisco, and it contains the highest number of activities for both parents and children to enjoy. Kick things off at Pier 39 to grab some souvenirs and treat the kids to a spin on the San Francisco Carousel. Then, head over to Ghirardelli Square, a chocolate lover's dream. If you're not into sweets, no worries. There are plenty of other shops to explore. If time allows, dive into more exciting activities like escapology, where you'll team up to crack clues, solve puzzles, and escape locked rooms. At Aquarium of the Bay, you can marvel at 20,000 local marine creatures, even coming face-to-face with a 7-gill shark. For a different kind of adventure, rent a bike from Bay Bike Rentals and Tours to explore the city. Choose a self-guided ride to go at your own pace, or book a private tour for a more structured experience. Believe me, cycling is one of the best ways to take in San Francisco's stunning views. Next up at number 6, head over to Nob Hill and Lumbard Street, home to the iconic crookedest street in the world. With its 8 sharp hairpin turns, this quirky spot attracts millions of visitors each year, who either walk or drive down the zigzagging road. The street is lined with elegant mansions and perfectly manicured landscaping, making it a must-see for anyone exploring San Francisco. If you're coming from the bottom, you'll get the full view of the winding turns, while the top offers sweeping views of the city. If you're like me, one look at it and you're thinking to yourself, what makes Lumbard Street so crooked? And the answer's pretty simple. It's for safety. The hill's natural steepness was too dangerous to form a straight road, so in 1920, a property owner suggested creating a series of switchbacks, which not only made it more secure, but also more appealing. As thrilling as it is to experience this charming attraction up close, there are some essential tips you should know. Number 1, avoid the rush hour, not just to avoid traffic, but more importantly, to respect the homeowners living there. Number 2, keep a proper distance between yourself and the houses. Remember, they're still private properties. And number 3, watch out for oncoming cars. Even though the roads are designed for safety, it's still quite challenging for some cars to pass through, especially for rookie drivers. So, be extra cautious and stay on sidewalks. After snapping a picture of the crooked street, make your way to our number 5 spot, North Beach, also known as Little Italy. This neighborhood is bursting with Italian-American culture, boasting authentic eateries and charming shops on every corner. For a classic dine-in experience, check out Original Joe's at 601 Union Street. It's been around for more than 75 years, and, you guessed it, it serves traditional Italian-American dishes at reasonable prices. Ravioli, chicken parmesan, and meatballs are must-tries. If you're craving some pizza, look no further than Tony's Pizza Napolitana at 1570 Stockton Street. Tony Gemignani is a neighborhood legend known for his pizza-making mastery, so expect nothing less than perfection. If you're in the mood for a grab and go treat, swing by Molinari Delicatessen at 373 Columbus Avenue. It's one of the city's most authentic Italian delis, and you'll probably see a line of people all day long waiting to order its famous Renzo special on focaccia. And for dessert lovers, Victoria Pastry at 700 Filbert Street is the spot to satisfy your sweet tooth. This pastry shop serves up the city's best Italian pastries and cakes. Don't leave without trying their iconic cannoli. While I could spend all day sampling these local delights, do you know what my favorite part is? It's the rows of green, red, and white lights that glow at night and set an irresistibly romantic scene. You've explored San Francisco's Little Italy, and now it's time to venture into our 4th spot, Chinatown. And I know what you're thinking. There's Chinatown in nearly every state. What makes this one special? For starters, this is the first and largest Chinatown in North America. It's not just a bustling hub, it's also one of the city's most iconic and visited neighborhoods. What makes it truly special is how it beautifully intertwines history with modernity, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures. You can savor the charm of legendary spots like Sam Wo, a restaurant that has been serving delicious dishes for over 100 years. But that's just the beginning. The neighborhood also features contemporary shops like On Waverly, which showcases local talent through unique gifts, accessories, and books. Apart from those, make sure to stop by Dragon's Gate, a stunning landmark designed by Chinese-American architect Clayton Lee in 1970. With its intricately carved stone pillars, dragon sculptures, and green-tiled pagodas, it's a picture-perfect introduction to the neighborhood. Plus, tourists often use this site as a launch pad for their adventures. Don't miss Waverly Place, where colorful balconies and dangling red lanterns create a magical atmosphere. While you're there, treat yourself to a meal at Mr. Giu's, a Michelin-starred restaurant and cocktail bar that adds a modern twist to traditional cuisine. Coming in at number 3, it's Haight-Ashbury. One after the other, every neighborhood in San Francisco has been such a delight, and Haight-Ashbury is no exception because it's nothing short of fascinating. Known as the hippie capital of the city, this is the place you go to thrift and find one-of-a-kind vintage items. On the corner of the street, you'll find the sign that marks the beginning of flower power. And now, this quaint area is filled with colorful Victorian houses that brighten the hillsides. But there's more to Haight-Ashbury than its charm. This place was the epicenter of the 1967 Summer of Love, where the streets buzzed with psychedelic music, free spirits, and cultural revolution. Imagine bumping into Janis Joplin or members of the Grateful Dead as you wandered the streets. That was just another day in Haight-Ashbury. Want to immerse in the groovy history of the neighborhood? Start with the Grateful Dead's self-guided tour at 710 Ashbury Street, where the band lived from 1966 to 68. While you can't go inside, the iconic purple Victorian is a must for some photo ops. Then, head 20 minutes south to McLaren Park and visit the Jerry Garcia Amphitheater. This spot comes alive every August for Jerry Day, with tribute bands playing tunes that'll make any Deadhead proud. And don't skip the Presidio, a former military post turned recreational hotspot. Not only does it have hiking trails and the Walt Disney Family Museum, but it's also where Jerry Garcia spent time in the U.S. Army back in 1960. For the last stop of this tour, go straight to the 400 Club in Rincon Hill, which was once owned by Jerry Garcia's parents. This dive bar was a wild place back in the day, filled with sailors, and young Jerry soaking in the scene was definitely not your average childhood hangout, but then again, Jerry was never your average guy. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just curious about San Francisco's history, this tour is a time-traveling adventure you won't want to miss. Next up on the itinerary at number 2, it's the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of San Francisco? For most people, it's this. What once was called the bridge that couldn't be built is now one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. The Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937, and it stretches for about 2 miles, connecting the city to other Marin counties. And although you can get glimpses of this structure from around the city, head to Crissy Field at the southern end for sweeping views, or Baker Beach, where you can frame the bridge against crashing waves for that perfect shot. If you've got some extra time, why not soak in the scenery a little longer? Pack a picnic and set up at either spot. It's one of the most relaxing ways to enjoy the beauty of San Francisco. At this point, I've taken you to the most incredible neighborhoods in San Francisco, from the Fisherman's Wharf to the Golden Gate Bridge. What else could be missing? Before I reveal what's at the number 1 spot, let me know your guesses in the comments section below. I'm giving you 5 seconds to lock in your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cap off the 24-hour journey by heading to our top spot, Twin Peaks. It's the number 1 location for travelers, and here's why. From the top of the viewing area, the city unfolds like a postcard, only better. You'll catch panoramic scenes of San Francisco's iconic landmarks at 925 feet above sea level, the Golden Gate Bridge, Bay Bridge, Alcatraz, the Transamerica Pyramid, and the bustling downtown skyline, all lined up along Market Street. Photos really don't capture how breathtaking it is. If you're visiting at night, keep an eye out for the light shows on the Salesforce Tower's tapered tip. They switch up the displays for special occasions, and on one memorable Halloween, the Eye of Sauron made an appearance, casting its watchful gaze over the city. It's truly a sight to behold. A whirlwind 24 hours in San Francisco offers a perfect blend of iconic sights, quirky neighborhoods, and unforgettable experiences, all of which capture the city's vibrant spirit and stunning scenery. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this next one.